us may start off as bhaktas, but we end up studying and trying to reach enlightenment in other ways, and many of us do fall. So bhakti becomes one of the hardest paths to union with God, because the heart can be black, the heart can go through difficulties, and I have gone through difficulties, and I think that's why Swami Radha appealed to me so much, because she was very open about her need, her being a seeker of that higher consciousness, and what she referred to as walking the path of the light. So I'm going to read from her book, Light and Vibration, Consciousness, Mysticism, and the Culmination of Yoga. And this is by Swami Sivananda Radha. And she writes that the path of the light is the path of the heart. It can only be love that brings light into the heart. What else could it be? We may feel that we cannot love everybody, but we can try to understand others, especially those who give us the biggest problems. By wanting to understand, we nurture a very different attitude toward that person. Whichever path we are on, we have to carry the light in our heart, even if it is just a small light. One little candle can light a whole room. From the flame of just one candle, or even from the quick flare of a match, there is no longer total darkness. In the same way, we may feel elevated or inspired, but the feeling soon disappears. Yet from the instant of light, we may see something new and experience the difference between darkness and a brilliant flicker of insight. Whatever light we have in ourselves, we have to fan that bit of ember until it grows into a real flame. Often we begin the path of yoga with karma yoga, selfless service, for purification. This path leads to the light of the heart and to kindling the flame of light and love. We must protect this inner light and not let anyone extinguish it or damage it. We are the custodians of the light in our heart as well as the light in our mind. In the Christian tradition, the Holy Spirit is the light of the heart, and what makes us a creation in the image of God, divine love, and expanded consciousness that moves us beyond our little egocentricities and daily cares, beyond the limits we set for ourselves through unproven beliefs, obligations, and ideas. Freedom is very fragile. Even the freedom of the renunciate, whose aim is to be free of attachments and desires. Freedom is fragile, but at least there is freedom. The path of light is the path of liberation, but we have to experiment. We have to undergo the battle to break with traditions in order to know if the power that created us in the first place will really take care of us. If we do not give people the chance to prove themselves, we do not know the truth about how they will act. If we do not give the divine a chance, we will never know the divine. If we aim for the Most High, it is not easy. If we want the diamond of higher consciousness, it costs. There are many different diamonds, but the most expensive is the Clearwater diamond. It has no flaws. Costume jewelry sparkles too, but you know it is not the real thing. If you can have the real diamond that reflects the light in every facet, why be satisfied with anything less? Aim for the Most High. Go for the greatest light. Become light yourself and bring the light to others. The path of the heart is the path of light. the light of love and the light of understanding. Nothing is more important. Perfection is your individual, personal relationship with the divine, in whatever name and form you have chosen, or as the light. If you choose the light as your symbol of the divine, you must love the light as intimately, as deeply, and as intensely, much more so, as your very first love. It is your only true love.